Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic
Woohoo!
check 1 2 3. Everything works. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. Gonna do a little bit of housekeeping here. Want to get the pop out chat happening. Ooh, not pop out player. Wrong screen. Pro streamer. Okay. Let's get to the standard interface. Here we are. Start watching. Knock the quality down. Reduce my bandwidth usage. Get the pop out chat happening. Come on, there it is. Ta-da. All right. I really don't want it full screen maximized, but I do want it zoomed in. Now we're talking. Just arranging my 2 monitor setup. Once I kind of learn some of the ins and outs, I'm going to have to switch over to a different streaming software, but let's get this started again. Okay. We have already done a mic check. We're good to go. Hello, friends. This is Brain from GameBrain.media. Woohoo! Check out my website for the YouTube gallery. All of my Twitch videos are exported to YouTube. You can find a link right here on Twitch to my YouTube channel, or you can go to GameBrain.media. Yes, .media, not .com. GameBrain.media, and you'll find a link to my YouTube channel. That big old icon right there on the screen. And today we're going to try something completely different. And I'll tell you the story of why I'm doing this. I think it's kind of funny. But here we go. We're launching Aquarium Designer. The development company and so forth, logos, of course, your standard startup for most video games. But this is a cold open. I've never seen the game before. And I guess I might as well just start story time. It's going to be a disjointed story because I'm going to shut up when the game starts doing stuff like right now. It's loading, even though we only see a black screen. Ta-da, here we are. Alright, so like with most games, I always go to the options first. I want to go to the sound, and I want to kill the music volume. Even though it adds ambiance, there's some weirdos who make generic music for video game menus, and then they issue copyright strikes. If anybody streams a video game, the video game developer doesn't care that you're streaming their property, but the people who make the music that appears in the menu will file a copyright strike against you and try to get your video taken down or capture your ad revenue, which is going to be all a bunch of zeros for them. Anyway, now that we've dealt with that, let's go look at the graphics. Whoa, look at this. 8192 by 4320. Why in the hell would it default to that? I guess because this is a 4K capable monitor. But for streaming purposes, I am definitely going to change things. I wanted to get down to my standard 1920 by 1080. We'll be running full screen. We're going to turn VSync off. And quality is ultra. There is nothing better than ultra. Right? So here we are. Got those things set up. Check our sound. Settings are recognized and saved. 1920 by 1080. That's what my stream is running at. Full screen mode. Looks good. Language English. Metric system. Let's go with Imperial system. I'd like to know my aquarium gallons. Okay. Well, setup super simple. I mean, I didn't really expect much. My aquariums, oh my. I can do all kinds of multiple aquariums. That is freaking cool. Vacation mode. Turn this option on if you need a break from checking on your tank every day. Yeah, I'm not going to check my tank every day. But I could create my first aquarium right here, right now. That is fucking cool as hell. I'm not going to do it though. Okay, I lied. I clicked the little arrow, and now it gives me a choice of realistic, simulation style mode for those who enjoy the challenge. Fish and plants can die, and water quality deteriorates with time, even when the game is not active. No, thank you. Casual. I'm going to create my dream aquarium without having to worry about maintaining it. Fish and plants can't die, and the water never gets dirty. That's my kind of aquarium. A totally unrealistic one. All right, now let's look at what campaign is. Huh. Who the hell is Uncle Joe at smail.com? Hi, it's Uncle Joe. I've read a bit about fish keeping and it turns out I'm really interested by it. Mary and I have decided we would like to have one in our living room. Something nice to show off in front of our friends, if you know what I mean. Haha. Anyway, are you available for this job? We want it to be placed in on our cupboard, but this time it can be bigger but not too tall. We want to have a nice view of the garden, more plants than fish. I'm hardly an expert and I fear I won't be able to handle a lot of them. Looking forward to your reply. Best regards, Joe. Okay, so I hit the campaign. It throws me in here. You can see at the top of the screen I am level 1 and I'm looking at the email tab. Let's go to the encyclopedia. Nice! Dude, this is fucking cool. Plants. You get to choose your plants, you get to choose your fishes. You get to choose your rocks. Oh my god, and roots, and decorations, and gravel and sand. Then there are some utilities. Filters, heaters, regulators, appearance. Don't know what this is about. Oh. Oh, okay, that's a cover. Cover with a lamp, aqualite, black silicone, transparent silicone if I have to do repairs and shit like that. That's interesting. And feeds. Large, mid-size, and small fish. So I guess that's just different size flake. Wow. All right, so I'm pretty psyched. This is really cool. Um, let me just vacate this for a moment. And well, I'm gonna jump right into the campaign. I was thinking, I'd get my roommate, and it's part of the story time. But then if he's in here, then I can't really share the story about why I developed an interest in aquariums, but I certainly don't want to touch one. Therefore, I have software now, or a video game that's going to let me play with an aquarium. And it looks really, really cool, in my opinion. So I'm going to take Uncle Joe's job and help him build his first, or this aquarium. Apparently, it's not the first one we've built for him, but he has a cupboard. He wants to put it on there. He wants it to be filled with plants. Okay, so this is basically the tutorial. They're showing us how to use the mouse to move, zoom, and rotate. And up at the top, you can see the requirements. To complete the mission, we need a rock, which can be found in the store. Then there is the finish order. When you complete the main objectives, you can turn in the assignment. Okay. So we're going to the store and we're going to select a rock and put it in the aquarium. Now, we don't have much to choose from because we're a beginner. But anything that's unlocked, and if I go back to the store, I was looking more at this rock. I guess you can rotate them because this rock, okay, now I see it. The thumbnail is not really representative of the rock. Nope, not what I wanted. Okay, so Bigger, more interesting rocks. I like this one. Bigger, more interesting rocks are, uh, yeah, locked. And so they're trying to give us some kind of, what do you call it, progression. It's a pretty good variety of rocks. That one's pretty neat. We give the fish a lot of things to swim around and through. That's it. We're going for it. Oh my God, it's huge. It sticks out of the water, man. Okay, so let's see. Rotate. We'll rotate my view. But now it's outside the tank. It's inside the tank. I want to rotate it. Okay, that's just moving it. Oh my God. Oh, it just took $20 out of my budget. Okay, now can I touch it and then rotate it? Okay, so I can rotate it on the WS axis. Now if I go, oh, okay. So if I'm outside the tank, that's rotating my view. If I'm touching the object, it's moving the object and rotating it in the world. Ah, that's cool. All right, so I think I'm picking up what they're throwing down. Now I want to grab this thing. Nah, I want to be able to see all the way around it. So this is going to be my central focus point. A and D. Okay, so A and D and W and S. WSAD, dude. Look at that. If we had turtles or lizards, they could live on this rock in the middle of an ocean. Oh my God, this is fucking cool. All right, so when you touch 3D objects, they're giving you the ability to shrink. Oh, come on. All right, it's fucking huge. Okay, totally impractical, but that's hilarious, and I'm liking it. So I'm going to shrink it so the whole thing fits underwater. And now I can actually also not make it just an absolute central feature. Okay, so just the tippy tip of that rock, it's right at the top of the water level. But if I put it like back here, I'm afraid the fish will be like hiding out behind the rock instead of in a place where I could view them. So, you know what? I guess I am going to go ahead and make it the centerpiece. All right, there it is. All right, well, that cost us 20 bucks, but we got to play around with it for a while. I don't want to remove something. I did move something. Now shaping the bottom of the tank. All right, so we wanted to bury that rock in a little bit of sand, and now over here we want to make a couple of different shapes. No, I didn't want to do that. Can I do undo? Where's my undo? Do not see undo. All right, so I clicked on I clicked on this icon up at the top, and I thought that it would depress the thing, but it didn't. All right, so now I need to go upwards to fill this back in. So I have a low area, and now I'm going to go with a high area. And do I get different shapes? Hardscape Rocks roots. Okay, now we've got a rock. Let's put some. Let's get some wood. Apparently I like things with arches. Oh, good lord, look at that. It's freaking huge! Oh, that was another chunk of money. Ah, I didn't realize I was buying something from the store. All right, well, so much for that. I want to keep things like kind of uniform in appearance, which means I'll. Oh, I can't get that piece. I can't get that piece either. So I think over on the hump here. No, I don't want that. All right, so let's look for decorations. No, we don't want any sunken stuff. Although, in time, that's going to be some cool shit. Gravel and sand. I would like to have a little bit different coloration. Oh no! No! I can't undo it? Oh shit. Oh, look at that. It looks kind of like a dragon. There's a dragon, its neck, it's laying down on its side, curling around, looking at us. Alright, so now we need to go to plants. And I hope the plants are cheap. Ah, the objective is complete. Big deal. I still want more stuff. Okay, now this. Ooh, big plant. Ooh, big plant. But yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay, so we got some grass. We got some, excuse me, blooming plant. We got some. Okay, at first I was going to say it looks like bud, but it doesn't look like bud anymore. Alright, so I'm going to stick a couple of these around here. Okay. And now, liking this. Okay, so clearly this is going to be the deep cover area. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to place stuff when you're not looking at it all from the same spot. But I want this to be kind of that cluster. Alright, so Uncle Joe said he did want more garden than, oh, don't get lily pads. There's something kind of cool. Okay, so that can only go in a giant... Ooh, no, it can go in here. Seems a little weird, though. Okay, because my bottom terrain is so high... Alright, well, you only get one of those. Ooh, man, I'm down to 80 bucks. Ooh, I'd really love to throw in some of this red stuff, but it is what it is. Now, over here in the jungle, I'm gonna put a couple other types. of vegetation. But yeah, I want to place it from over here. Okay. Wow, there's tons of room to landscape out the back. Oh man, I'm burning up Uncle Joe's freaking money, but now we get a little bit of color. Yeah, I'm liking this. At least I can do stuff. So yeah, he's got an underwater garden now, and maybe one of these things ended up over here too. And let's go back and look for something different. Now it looks a lot like the stuff we already have. Yeah, I don't think I've used this one. So what I'd like to do is put some of them in this area. Not enough money. Okay, well, we're done. We've met our objective. Now we have a plan. I wonder if I can delete stuff. Okay, so that. Delete. Oh, remove tool. Oh, the remove tool. Boom, got rid of that. Yeah, that was kind of like just big and incongruous. So now I'm going to lower this stuff a little bit. And then bounce this up to make a little bit of shaping here. A little shaping around where the stem is in the dirt there. All right, I like it. Now what do we do? Information. Choose a status to watch. Plants accommodation temperature. Fishes accommodation pH. Fishes feed level. Filter level. Fishes accommodation. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, Uncle Joe asked me to do some stuff, so now I look at my requirements. Main objective. Oh, dude. My main objective was to put in a granite rock. Okay, I should have looked at the requirements first, right? But I just started, like, doing stuff. Okay, so now what happens? Observation tool. Oh, it clears the HUD. Call the fish. Okay. Exit observation mode. And let's see. If I remove this rock, it does give me money back. Can you believe it? Cool. Now I gotta go to the store and I gotta find a granite rock. Okay. Black lava rock. Granite rock 2. Granite rock 4. It's only $8. Okay, so I'm gonna have a look around here from this angle. Go ahead and throw that in there. Now I want to look at a different granite rock. 6, 5, 2. I'm going to grab 2. Okay, let's see. It can go here. Okay, so we got some stuff. We got two big rocks, or two rocks, and a bunch of plant life. So let's look at our requirements now, shall we? Yes, we shall. Requirements. Okay, we've got two granite rocks. Only one was required. We got 26 plants. Only three were required. And now we need two fish. All right, I'm going to go ahead and look at the decorations just because it's one of the requirements. Hardscape decorations, and see if we can come up with something like really, really minuscule. Yeah, sunken ship would be kind of cool. $40. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's see. $8. 16. All right, we're not going to get a decoration in there, but that, for the requirements, that's a secondary objective. Now we need some fish. Let's see. $8. Yikes. $11. $12. $5. Well, okay, we're basically budget shopping for fish. We're going to grab, oh, can't unlock that. Little $7 fish, kind of like him, a dwarf catfish. $6. Okay, so I know there are some fish that, oh, he's only $3. Okay, we're going to throw him in there. Now let's go back here. A silver dollar, $5. I don't want to do that yet. Go to the store and look at the rest of the fish. $5 for a swordtail. Chicklid. I'm liking this guy. He's going in there. The blue gourami. Fuck, he's huge. Now I only have $3 left. I bet there's not even a fish that's I bet there's not a $3 fish. Everything's gonna be $4. Oh, there it is. But it's locked. Whoa. Okay, so I'm looking for a $3 fish. Found one. Bam. Wait, we already have one of those, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's get out of there. Looking for the next $3 fish. Oh, man. This is actually so cool, guys. I never thought I would like this. I can delete one of the plants, get another couple bucks, get another fish. Okay, so now let's ignore the price and just look at what I think is cool. Okay, the Peaceful Beta, $10. I don't really want to delete the dwarf catfish. I don't want to delete my plants, man. Well, you know what? For now, I guess I can go and look. Let's go look and see about deleting one. Okay, I don't want to see the fish pH. Okay. How big is this aquarium, man? Because those fish are huge for the size of this aquarium. All right, well, I met the requirements, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish. Hopefully I'll get some points. Level 2, open a crate to see the unlocked new items. Bam! Oh, I got the Half Moon Beta. I got the Veil Tail Goldfish. The Endler's Guppy. is now all unlocked stuff. Super cool. Go to the office. Alright. Today's my son's birthday, which I completely forgot about. I promised him an aquarium of his dreams, but unfortunately I do not know how to build an aquarium, so I need a specialist. I require an aquarium which is properly prepared so that I don't have to worry about keeping fish. It's also important for me that my 7-year-old son is happy with his present. When it comes to what kind of aquarium he'd like, the only hint I have is this drawing he made. Red fish, blue fish, and I don't know, and a treasure chest. Okay? We can look at the requirements. Screw it. We're just going to take the job. Oh, the aquarium is nice, but if you could look at and improve a few bits, it'd be great. In particular, please see additional objectives. Nice. Okay, so we're getting new stuff to do. Aqua News trivia for today. The smallest fish in the world is only 7.9 millimeters in length. This little record holder is called the Prajanenica, a cyprinid fish invasive to the Indonesian islands of Sumatra and Bintan, where it was discovered. Okay, well, that was an interesting little thing. Progress. Oh, in progress. So I'm going to hit continue, and he wanted me to do some things. So let's look at the requirements. Oh, man. Any decorations, man. Contract is completed. Go to the office. In progress. Why is this in progress? Because I didn't get the decorations? Let's go look. $3. We get a treasure chest. Objective completed. Okay, finish. 1,000 of 1,000 points. Okay, mark as read. Shit. Archive, okay. It's Uncle Joe. Great job. Looks nice in the living room. That's exactly what we wanted. Thank you. Friends. Okay, so you can see the dates. That was his first email. That's his second email. And here's our trivia. I thought he was asking us to do more work, though. So let me go back to the inbox. Oh, well, no. It's time to get started on this guy's job. So, let's see. Encyclopedia of Fish. Dude, I unlocked some fish. Oh, no, this is it's just the encyclopedia. Okay. Whoops. Returned to the main screen. Going to continue my game. Go to my emails. Look at this. And I'm going to try to... holy cow, look at all those objectives. Okay, so it's going to be much more critical to pay attention to what I'm doing here. So I'm going to take the job. And I'm going to kind of religiously follow the objectives. The black loading screen is kind of annoying. It'd be nice if they had a little, screensaver showing there that showed some fish chilling, or maybe gave you a little story snippet like those trivia items could be interjected there as a load screen instead of just a black screen. But anyway, use the remove tool to remove unnecessary decorations. Okay. Well, check it out. My budget is substantially larger. It's going to be in the family room. Remove all scary decorations. Okay, so we're going to grab the remove tool. Bam. And then use this to remove one of the hills. Wonder if they mean totally remove the hill? Need to add a little bit back in here. All right, so still haven't done that. Okay, so you can't remove with that. You have to use a shaping tool. Okay, we're just going to wipe out all this. But now we're going to go back in and add some. All right, so now actually what I want to do is look at the kids. Well, where this is situated, you get a really good 360-degree view of the aquarium, can't you? But you know what? I'm going to wipe out the entire bottom of this. Start totally from ground zero. I want to go back and look at the email. Can I do that? I guess red means scorched earth. All right. Now let's go to the store. Let's see. Email. There you go. Okay, so I can look at this. All right, so we're gonna just do the job from this perspective, rather than from. Well, let's have a look around. All right, we're gonna do it from this perspective because then you'd be looking at the tank from the living room. All right, Jimmy, we're gonna build a sandy hill with yellow gravel or sand. A hill on the right, some low-level plants around a treasure chest, a couple of rocks, and then some tall plants. All right, Jimmy, coming up. So we're gonna landscape ourselves. This. Oh, look, there's the picture on the wall that Jimmy left us. So that's great. Easy point of reference. So now we go to the store and we want to look at the gravel and sand. And we want to make it sandy. Then we want to go and grab the decorations, and it is a closed lid. I think I'm going to go with the black one. Well, he's got a closed lid, a brown closed lid. Let's look at our choices. Treasure chest. Okay, so yep, we're going to go with this. All right, now we've got that. Let's go look for some of these low-level plants. I'm going to say something droopy. Yeah, that's not really what I was going for. So let's see. He's got kind of droopy plants. I guess something like that. All right, and then let's do another small one, rotated over here. The plants are poking through the treasure chest, so we got some clipping going on. I don't want to remove it. Let's do a move tool. Okay, that just drag it back a little bit so it doesn't protrude through the face of the treasure chest. Okay, a couple of small rocks, and you know what? As long as I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and just give this a little bit of shape. Where I want to put my rocks is going to be kind of over here, and then over here. Then I'm going to shrink this one a little bit. Okay, now we're looking for rocks, some rather small rocks. So that's Hardscape Rocks. Yeah, I think a Sansui stone right about here would be good. Then let's look for another one. Oh, okay. Kind of like that one. Freaking huge. Okay, Jimmy, we're gonna embellish. Ah, shit. Well, we can't. That's too big. So let's go with another. I guess this one. Shrink it down. Stick it next to this one. Actually, that one probably fits better over here. Okay, I'll grab the remove tool, get rid of this guy. Go back and grab one more rock, a really small one. Alright, that works. Now, going for the tall plant life. Probably something like this. He's only got 3 of them. Okay. Remove one of the hills. What? It didn't give me credit for removing one of the hills? Aw, man. Apparently, when I added this back in here, it took away that achievement. Alright, so removed one of the hills. The right water conditioner. Recreate the aquarium from the picture. Wow. So now I'm going to go for the fishes, and I need a red fish, blue fish. Okay, now blue fish. Oh, a blue fish with orange fins. What the fuck is that? I guess I could species conflict, okay. What am I looking for? A blue fish with, yeah, colored. Objective completed. Okay, so now we need some utilities. Filter. Hydro plume. New is a watersy full stream. Heating Pro Aqua. Okay, so we want a Heating Pro Aqua. Let's go look at heaters. Okay. Heater panel. Set the required temperature to 24 Celsius. Oh, man. All right. Guess what? We can't because we don't know what 24 Celsius is. Options, we're going to have to go to gameplay, units, imperial. We're going to have to go to metric. Well, that kind of sucks. And now I forgot what it said to set it to. I think it was 24 Celsius. Okay. Low efficiency filter. Low efficiency. Why not a high efficiency filter? Internal water filtering allows 3 types of filtration: mechanical, biological, and chemical. Removes physical and soluble chemical waste products from the aquarium. It's very easy to maintain. This one is efficient internal, allowing both mechanical and biological filtration. Removes physical and soluble chemical waste products from aquarium. Perfect for big aquariums up to 250 liters. Provides not only clean water in the tank, but also the biological balance. Okay. And now this one. Internal water filter allowing 2 types of filtration, mechanical and chemical. Removes physical and soluble chemical waste products from the aquarium. Best suited for the bigger tanks. Well, I guess we're just going to go with this. Oh my god, it's huge. Can we make it different size? No. Didn't think so. Can we rotate it? No. I want another back wall back here in the corner next to the heater. Alright, we're done. That's kind of a boring ass freaking aquarium, but I guess we met the requirements of the request. Let's go ahead and finish this. We got 1,000 points. Level 3, we opened the crate, unlocked some items. New items unlocked. A bunch of stuff. Alright, so that's really cool. And what do we do now? I guess we go back. Then we go to the office. Alright, so simulation mode's kind of cool. It's teaching you, it's basically what's it called? Tutorial. Okay, so in the inbox, we've got trivia of the day is beginning aquaristics. The beginning of aquaristics is dated around 2500 BC. The Sumerians, inhabitants of ancient Mesopotamia, used to keep fish in ponds. This makes them the first fish keepers in the world history. Cool. So the Johnson family has said, hello, the aquarium's great. My son's so happy I made his birthday. He's already named both of the fish. This is exactly what we need. Well, come on, man. You won't tell us the name of the fish? What the hell? All right, so Uncle Joe was saying, hey, man, the aquarium you made us is started to get a bit boring. Plus, our cat has been fishing and has eaten all of the fish. Oh, come on. Please help us improve our aquarium and protect it from the cheeky cat. All right, so we're going to be putting in an aquarium cover, obviously. And then taking it to the next level. So we're going to take the job. But wait, there's more. We're going to take the job, and I'm going to tell you the story about why I am interested in aquariums suddenly. And really, I'm not that interested. But it's an interesting game and has, I think, a marginally interesting story behind it. But first, I need to take a restroom break. So let's see. Do I really need to bounce over to the streaming software? Probably. And put it on intermission. BRB. 3 minutes. Alrighty, folks, I am back. A little early from intermission, but we're going to bounce right back into the game after I pull up my socks. TMI. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the job from Uncle Joe of improving his aquarium, putting on a top or a roof or whatever you call it. Clearly, I'm not an aquarium guy. And the cat got the fish. So, man, the fish are dead. So I guess the first thing we need to do is go to the store and look at utilities. Appearance. Yeah, it's going to be a top. Now, I guess a wooden cover prevents fish from jumping out, also prevents water from evaporating too fast, or cats getting your fish. Here's another one with a lamp. Shine some light in every bright corner. Now that's kind of nice. And then these guys are locked. So, do we want to go with the simple one for 50? Oh, the other one is locked also. So, I don't understand why. Oh, I guess I can get better quality glass in the future. Okay, well, I guess this had to be done. Any cover. Now we want to toss in a Sansui stone. Oh, 2 of those. And then choose all fish with intermediate care level. And secondary objective is right water condition. Okay, so let's go get the stones because those are easiest for me to recognize right now. Granite, Sansui stone. Well, at least we have a couple of shapes, different shapes unlocked now. And let's go with I do kind of like this. Oh God, it's huge. That's what she said. Oh man, can't make it small enough to fit in this particular tank. Could probably find a way to orient it, but giving up on that one. Looking for something a little smaller. Probably something like that, but I'm surprised that you can't more. I'm surprised you can't. Oh, what am I saying? Orient things. As far as up and down, like I want to sink it into the sand. Okay, so there it is. We got 2 Sansui stones. Now we need to choose fish with an intermediate care level, and I need 3 fish. Care level intermediate. Okay, but we don't want boring ass fish, right? $8 for this big boy. $11 for this. Care level is easy. Easy. I'm just gonna go scroll along until I see the intermediate care level. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, easy, easy. Intermediate care level. He's locked. So now we're getting down into this. I'm gonna like this one, the rainbow shark. And let's go to the here. Easy, easy, intermediate, locked. Easy, intermediate. The silver dollar is actually a pretty nice size fish, so let's put him in there. Nope, species conflict. We used to call that a red-tailed shark, or red-fin shark, I think. They call it a rainbow shark. Okay, fine. Fine! It isn't related to saltwater sharks. Still, its common name is rainbow shark. In this case, the name comes from the shape of its dorsal fin. It can be very territorial, and due to that, aggressive as well. Seems they left out a comma. Especially towards fish of the same or similar looking species. Therefore, it's usually kept alone without other tank mates. Well, then you're going away. Because I'll probably keep running into, species conflicts. Wait a minute. Unless we can throw 3 of them in there. But I need 3 different species of fish. Alright, well, then we're going to go ahead and get the remove tool. Bye-bye, bitches. Alright, so now we're looking for intermediate care level fish. The silver dollar is what we were trying to get with. And that didn't work. Okay. Intermediate. Here we go. Let's get some angelfish in there. Oh my god, it's huge. And here is a spotted blue eye. I don't like that fish, but the Jack Dempsey cichlid looks pretty cool. I like this one too, though, but we already had a blue gourami. Well, we had a blue gourami and then the cat ate it. Okay, that guy's pretty big, looks pretty hardy. I would like this gourami, but we're gonna go with this guy, I think. Man, it's a really cool looking fish. A thick-lipped gourami. We're going to go with the blue gourami. It looks cool and it's big. Now, did we meet him? Yes, we have 3 different species of fish. They are all in intermediate care level. Now we need the right water condition. The fuck do they mean by that? Filters. Now the right water condition. Man, I've only got $32 to spend. Okay, so fish's feed level. What's going on here? Okay, so here's a pH increaser. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so I shook it into the water. And I see a lot of high pH. And what am I currently looking at? Oh, I want a pH reducer. Shit. Amateur. I have no idea what I'm doing. Plants, accommodation, temperature, fishes, accommodation, pH. Now look, the pH is looking pretty good. But now, why are these guys like choking on the pH? It's red, so shouldn't they need pH reducer? Granules containing chemical substance for decreasing the aquarium water pH level. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, let's go to the store and try to find something about that. Oh, hey, we need food. I have no idea what size fish we got. I would say those are medium-sized fish, right? I don't know. filters, and one of our last requirements here is right water condition. So I'm guessing that's got to be a filter, and $20 filter. We got 32 bucks. Here's a $20 filter, another $20 filter. This one is new. It's only 10 bucks. This one is 15 bucks. Two types of filtration: mechanical, chemical, removes physical, and best suited for bigger tanks. Very easy to maintain. Perfect for aquariums up to 250 liters. Provides not only clean water in the tank, but also biological balance. All right, so we're going to go with that one. And let's see, we want to put it on the back wall here. It did not meet the requirements. Right water condition. So, was I actually on the right track? Okay, the fish are hot. They need the water to be cool. I don't know. Right water condition. Secondary objective. pH is 6. Observation tool. Call the fish. Exit observation mode. Okay, plants accommodation temperature. It looks like my water's too hot. What the hell is that? Fish name. I can name the fish. Blue Gabe. One of my favorite YouTubers. Okay, and now this guy. I could name this fish. I'm going to call him Shiny. Because he's silver, right? Get it? Alright, now, what about the angelfish? Now, of course, it would be cliche to call him Angel. So, I think I'm going to call him Michael. Ah, man, I can never remember how to spell Michael. E-A-L or A-E-L? Mikhail. I think that's it. Let's go and totally misspell this. And I was trying for Michelangelo, but you can't get that many. All right, so I believe that one of the archangels was called Michael, right? And Gabriel, and I can't remember any of the other ones, but I thought there were 4. Anyway, now we're just dicking around. But that's the whole point of this game, isn't it? It's actually really stupidly fun. I'm surprised that I am enjoying it to this level. Okay, so I need the right water condition, which means I need a filter. And it looks like my fish are really hot. And it looks like the water's too hot for my also. So I guess I want to get a heater in here. So the right water condition would be a heater. But that doesn't meet the requirements. Okay, so regulators, heaters, and filters. Maybe I need to combine it with a filter? So my pH is like, I got a lot more red. So I guess I'm going to go to regulators. Chemical substance for decreasing the aquarium water pH level. Okay, I think I totally screwed up. I should have been using the other one. Because now everything has turned red. And I would think red is bad. Okay, now we've got everything green, which should be good. Why do they have a freaking temperature thermometer over their head? Okay, so I just threw in small, medium, and large fish food. Whatever's in here is going to die with me taking care of it, apparently. But I got a filter, I got a heater, and my fish's accommodation temperature. All this is the temperature is wrong. So I don't have eco balance, the right water condition. So if I go to the store, the right water condition. All I have is utilities, and I already have a filter. I have a heater. I've added and subtracted pH. I put a lid on it. I fed the fish. So I don't know what to do next. I guess I'm going to say finish. Open crate. A bunch of stuff opened, but, I don't know what to do with it here. It won't scroll down, because here's the thing at the bottom corner that I would like to look at. Back to the office. Go to the office. Locked, unlocked. It looks like a mechanical device or a pump or something that I can't access because of this other crap that's in the way. Okay, so let's go to the office. All right, got a new email. Need an aquarium designer. My name's Craig. One of my friends recommended your company to me. Long story short, my wife is nagging me about having an aquarium in our bedroom. We'd like it placed on the cupboard opposite of the bed. She claims watching the fish swimming around helps her falling asleep. Well, of course it would, because they're tranquil. Unless, of course, you have piranhas. Important note, I don't want it to be too big. I need space in the cupboard to put my stuff. It can be a tall one, though. Lots of plants and a few fish. It's our first aquarium, so I don't want it to consume a lot of her attention. Let me know whether you're interested or not. Well, of course we're interested, Craig Johnson. All right, another one. Little problem at the home office. From Lars Smith. A friend of mine recommended your company as I have some issues with the aquarium in the office room at my house. I've been traveling a lot and I have no time to keep an eye on my fish. After returning from my last business trip, I noticed the aquarium is hideous and all the fish are dead, unfortunately. I need you to come to my house, clean the fish tank, and design a new one for me. Maybe you'd be able to save me some of the plants. Or save some of the plants. I hope I can rely on you. No problem, Lars. I'll get around to this response as quickly as possible. The aquarium's nice, but if you could look at it one more time and improve it so that it looks richer, please add more plants, fish, or whatever you feel will make it shine. All right, well, that's Uncle Joe, so of course I want to take care of him ASAP. We're going to go ahead and take this one real quick and have a look at the requirements. We want the right water conditions, so I need to have, apparently, plants. I've only got $2 left. Plants that do something to the water quality? It promotes filtration and is an excellent oxygenator, but it's locked. I'm just reading the different. You can read them as you glance at the bottom. The money wort has a description of an extremely popular aquarium plant. It's easy to care for. The stem grows straight while submerged, but becomes the creeping plant above the water. Oh, cool. Put it in the background. Provides rich lighting for the continuous growth. Okay, so we're going to throw a couple of these in here. Not enough money. So we're going to take out some of these guys. I actually liked the ones with the red, but fast-growing invasive species in the wild that produces flower stems, but never in the aquarium. I was trying to get this guy going. A right water condition would be created by, okay, plant's accommodation temperature. So these guys, I think I'm going to bust them out. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of everything red. Nope. Shit. Okay, so now... Oh no! What happened? I ended up deleting fish too? Well, crap. So I need one more plant species. Trying to hide those trying to hide the filter back there. Okay, but that got me the plant species. Now I need to choose fish with the intermediate care level. That should be simple. Because we just did it a minute ago. So let's go to the fish. We had a silver dollar in there. Bam, bam. Now let's go to the store again. And I believe we had this guy in here. And then, I forget who we had. Oh, the other one was intermediates, though. This guy. Ta-da. Okay, now we met that requirement again. Now we need the right water condition. Plant's accommodation temperature is good. pH for that one fish is not so good. And, oh man, they lost their names. Oh well. Okay, so this guy doesn't like it here. Okay, that one's going away. We're getting another fish. We want intermediate. Screw it. Throw this guy in here. What? Now they're all jacked up. Okay. I don't like this guy. I want my angel back. And why not two? Oh, because it cost me money. Okay, so you're going away. All right, now fish's feed level. So what the hell? How do I tell what his feed level is? Oh, shit! I've got the remove tool in hand. Son of a bitch. Okay. Now, oh! No, not the remove tool. Okay, so what the fuck do I have to do to get the right water condition, motherfucker? It's 16 Celsius. I guess I could raise it up to 24 Celsius. Right water condition. Filter level is good. Fish's accommodation temperature. Should it be warmer? Okay, now one fish is too hot, but the other one's comfortable. Now, two of them are too hot. There. They're all three the same. They can all dig in this environment. Right water condition. I don't get it. Okay. What else do I got to do to make the right water condition? And why isn't there any help? And now I got too much fucking temperature for the plants that are in here. Right water condition. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. All I got is feeds, regulators, heaters. I got a heater. I got a filter. I've set the temperature. The filter's running. Well, I quit. I don't know what to do. Go to the office. Look at one of the other little problem in the home office. Take this guy's job. Oh boy. He's got nothing. Clean the tank walls. A veil-tail goldfish. And, oh wow. Okay, so how the hell did all these fish get in here? Alright, so we cleaned all the scum off the walls with our little weird magnetic sponge, it looks like. And now, veil-tail goldfish. There's a whole bunch. Oh, they're dead. So let's go to fishes. Find the veil-tail goldfish. Stick one in. Let's give him a partner. I mean, it's boring and lonely to just be a fish by yourself, right? Temperature required 22 to 26. So we're going to have to go to the store and look at utilities and get a tank heater. It's only one so far. It likes 22 to 26, so let's go with 24. Okay. Now, cryptocorn, some rocks, cover, and remove dead fish and plants. Oh shit, do we have dead plants also? Okay, so now we got to throw some cover in here. And since we already have kind of a barren wasteland, it's going to be a chance for me to do something different. Kind of hide that. Yeah, I don't like this rock. Okay. Provide cover. Oh, wow. These are some huge rocks. Cool. We're going to be building some big shit in the future, apparently. Quartzite. All right. We got any rocks. I don't like that one in the back color, but meh. It's large enough to hide the pump. Yeah, I really don't like it. Let's get rid of that. Oh boy. Okay. Cryptocorn. I don't know what that is. Cryptocorn. There it is. Okay. Any kind of cover. Well, I thought that's what the frickin'... Okay. plants. Utilities, no. Decorations would be cover. Alright, so that did not complete an objective, so it's not that. And we've already got rocks, so remove dead plants and fish. Alright, so you know what? Screw it. That one hasn't lit up yet. Alright, so now everything that was in there is, he said, save what you can, but now any kind of cover. The hell is that? What can we put in here for cover? Well, it's not a ship. Oh, god damn it. Okay, any cover. Cover. What is our cover? A piece of wood, dried, sandblasted, does not release. Centerpiece, okay. Plants, fishes, utilities. Background, continuous growth, background, base of a leaf blade, nope, didn't provide cover. Okay, so we put some stuff in there, but it's not providing cover. I'm just scanning these descriptions, looking for the word cover. I would assume plants provide cover. Okay, so there should be tons of fucking cover. Oh, Jesus Christ. A lid. Not cover for the fish to hide behind. It says any cover. Now, oops. Unbelievable. Can you believe that I'm that dumb that I did that? Yes, I can. And then I just rotated my plants, but that doesn't much matter. I think we're happy with this. I'm happy with this. I'd like to throw in some different kind of fish. Let's throw in some tetras or something. A peaceful beta's $10. He's got these veil-tailed goldfish. So what would pair nicely with that? They're an easy care fish. We want something easy care. Do 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 do. I would like a neon tetra. There you go, green neon tetra. Easy. So 4 of those guys, and let's add a third veil tail. Well, here's an easy care sword tail. Let's put in a couple of those. And I think we're done here. It's a busy aquarium, isn't it? Bam. Open the crate. Open the crate. Now, why can't I see the stuff at the bottom of the screen? Damn it, that's really irritating me, but I can live with that. And, oh yeah, I promised you story time. So, here's the deal. I recently moved from the Chicago suburbs to South Dakota. I'm in the middle of nowhere, but life is no different. You go to work, you eat, you sleep, you do laundry on Sunday, and as often as possible, play some video games and drink beer. So there's a lot of other things, that are potential to do, but they all require a shit ton of money. So, I have the computer, I have the games, and that's what I choose to do as my hobby, and here I am. But I went down to another town, and there happens to be a pet store there, and my roommate in South Dakota, where I moved to, has 2 aquariums, a 55 and a 75-gallon tank. And one in the living room has got tons of different colored fake plants, it's like they're plastic, I think. But all different colors, it's very colorful. And he's got some plain Jane, like goldfish in there with little black tails. And then he's got some other, like the albino catfish, and he knows all the names of the things, different kinds of, I think, cichlids, whatever that is. It's a certain variety of fish. But because I was going down to this town, it's about an hour away, he asked me to pick up 6 small angelfish. I had never done this since I was a kid, and we had an aquarium way back when I was 10 years old or something, maybe 12. We had parakeets, we had fish, we had dogs. I had a snake, I had gerbils, I had mice. So we had a variety of pets. He had piranhas in his fish tank. I had gourami. And then my gourami died or whatever, and I bought a snake and I repurposed my aquarium. I had a 30-gallon aquarium. He's got a 55 and a 75. They're freaking huge. Anyway, his 55 is pretty colorful, and I guess I should be doing something while I do this. I'll just sit here and tell you the story real quick. Get it over with. So I went to the pet store. I said, hey, my roommate keeps fish. I know nothing about them really. So he asked me to pick up 6 angelfish. Small angelfish. So, okay, they're over here in this tank. Is there a specific one you'd like me to try to catch? And I'm looking at them like, wow, why are they so different in size? It says small, but there's little teeny ones, and then there were angelfish a little bigger than a quarter, maybe the size, not quite a 50-cent piece. But he's like, well, they're just different ages, right? The small ones are brand new. They're 2 or 3 months old, maybe. Probably 3 months old, and then the other ones have been around for a while. They're 6 months old. I said, well, if they grow that fast, between 3 months and 6 months is triple the size. He's like, yeah, that slows down, and that also depends on the size of the tank they're in, the water, space they have to swim in and stuff. So there are variables, and these are babies. They're hardy fish. They're expected to survive. They might live 10 years. But the people who breed them in mass and sell them to pet stores, just want the turnover. So they breed them, they size them, and they ship them. So here's what we have. I said, okay, well, that's pretty cool. How about as long as I get a mixture of little ones and big ones? He wants 6 fish, so 2 or 3 that are on the bigger size and 2 or 3 that are on the smaller size. And as he was scooping them out and putting them in this little side holding tank, I realized, oh, look, they're not all the same either. There's some white ones with golden orange color, and then there are some that are like zebra striped angelfish, and then there's some that have like this weird bullseye pattern, or one. I call him Spot because I'm creative like that, naming a fish after a common dog name, right? Then there's one called Slash. Well, I'm calling him Slash because he has a black C shape from the top of his dorsal fin through his body and to the bottom fin near his butthole. He has a solid black C-shaped stripe. Then there's Spot with the bullseye in the center. Then there's a couple of 2 fish that are white with gold accents around their gill area, but they're largely white, even though they're, zebra striped angelfish or whatever. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. And then one of them was like, they scooped me up, a little teeny weeny itty bitty motherfucker, and I like, this guy's not gonna live. He's too small to survive. But they made the trip. Now, here's where it gets interesting. On the trip home, I'm an hour away in South Dakota on a day that's not ideal for driving. It was blowing fucking wind and snow, and by the time I drove down to this town and I had an hour-long job interview, I went to the pet store. That only took about a half hour, 25-30 minutes. And so now I have 2 bags of fish. There's 3 angelfish in each bag sitting on the passenger seat, and I'm driving home, and I get about 20 miles into this 50-mile drive, and suddenly the whole truck, just a big gust of wind, and my truck is skating sideways, the rear end is sideways, and then I straighten it out, I let off the gas, I fishtail, and now I'm pointing down towards the ditch, and boom, 50 miles an hour into the ditch, and it was a really large, steep drop off, but it was somewhat of a rolling drop off, and I spun sideways, and my bumper got hitched into a barbed wire fence along the farm field, and I couldn't drag myself out. I didn't have any tools with me to disconnect or try to, I also didn't really want to damage the guy's fence, but to get my ass out of there, I was willing to pull a staple and leave a piece of loose barbed wire. I didn't take out a fence post or anything, but I had to call a tow truck, and I was out there on the side of the road in less than 20-degree temperatures. Fortunately, I had a full tank of gas, and even in a full-size four-wheel drive V10 Ford Super Duty, I could not get my ass out of that ditch. And I'm talking, it was like at least a 15-foot elevation change from the road down to the farm field. And one gentleman stopped, and in fact, 5 people stopped and said, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have a full tank of gas. I'm waiting for a tow truck." But each time I had to get out of the vehicle because I had my flashers on so the tow truck could find me. And anyway, these little fish, I'm worried about them. I rummaged around in the back of the truck, and I had a bed sheet that I used like as a drop cloth because I used to do drywall, mud, tape, paint, all that kind of crap, handyman stuff. And so that sheet has been in the back of my truck, the back seat, for a long time. I pulled it out, I stuck it under the heater, I let it warm up, and then I put it over the water bag of the fish. So like I'm trying to care for these 6 stupid fish. But they're $8 a piece. And, my roommate asked me to do him a favor and bring him home these fish, and now I'm stuck on the side of the road. The tow truck could not get there for 1 hour. He said, "Man, I'm sorry it took so long. I'm going to, give you a break on the price. I don't like to leave people stranded for more than half an hour. 40 minutes is usually our time. It's been over an hour. I understand you're probably pissed. And he's a super nice guy. Anyways, I'm like, no, I totally understand. I was going 50 miles an hour and the rear end just kicked out over a couple of bumps in the road and a big gust of wind. And he's like, yeah, black ice. He's like, I couldn't go over 40 miles an hour getting here, which is why it took me so long to get here. Normally, it's a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit on those roads, and he was going 40. Well, guess what? On the way home, after he pulled me out, $340 later, I didn't even peek in the bag. I knew the fish would still be alive, but I just figured that it might have caused them some stress. Anyway, I'm happy to report that overnight, all 6 fish survived. I got them home. He got them in the 55-gallon tank in the living room, and they're swimming around fairly happy. They're sticking together, which to me was interesting. 4 out of 6 of them are kind of constantly clustered. And, he's like, hey, that's typical school behavior. Well, in the tank at the pet store, they were all over the place. They were very widely spaced, but here they're clustered. Like they hang around in the space of a baseball. Like 4 of them anyway, and the other 2 are kind of like hard to find because they got good camouflage. And the little teeny weeny one, he's still kicking. So I'm happy to report all the fish made it, even though they sat on the side of the road for an hour in freezing cold temperatures. And then the rest of the drive home took me about an hour, whereas normally it would have only taken another 30 or 40 minutes. It probably took me an hour and 15 or hour and 20 minutes to get home, because the last stretch after he pulled me out of the ditch, night had fallen, the temperatures dropped, and everything was black ice. You could see the wind blowing across the highway in front of me, constant dusting of glare ice. So I was cruising home at like 25 to 35 miles an hour, and the rear end would start to drift, and I would let off the gas and try to get it straight, and then carry on at dropping down from 35 miles an hour to 25 miles an hour on a fucking highway that's rated at 70 miles an hour during normal conditions. So, yep, it was an adventure. It took me over 3 hours to get home, and usually it's a 1-hour drive max. Of course, I sat in the ditch for one of those 3 hours, so my 1-hour trip was really about a 2-hour trip. Speeds cut literally in half, and thankfully all the fish survived. But before that even happened, I bought this game. It came on sale, and I bought Aquarium Designer. I think it's pretty cool. I'm digging it, and I'm going to keep playing it because I want to go to the next phase of the game. I mean, I know this is all tutorial level, and then I get to freestyle and create my own aquariums. And hopefully once I unlock a bunch of shit, I will have access to building something like a 100, 120, or 150 gallon aquarium. And maybe there are bigger fish that I unlock and stuff, but it's interesting that I am so unfamiliar with fish. This game will teach me a little bit about it, give me something to have in common with the roommate. Now, clearly we have those 6 fish in common, because it's not like I feel like I'm their hero that I saved them. I was transporting them home and I failed. I went off the side of the road. But still got them home safely. And they're kind of cool looking fish. And like I said, it was interesting to me to see how unique each one of them is, between Spot and Slash. And then the 2 white ones with the orange heads. Are not really orange heads, orange gills. That's kind of cool. And then there's the little teeny weeny bitty baby one. Maybe his coloration it probably is fully formed, but he's pretty standard stripage for, an angelfish. But I seem to remember when I was a kid, my uncle had angelfish, and they all looked fucking identical. They had perfect silver and black separation and stripage. But, maybe I misremember, or maybe he had a different variety of fish back in the day. And it's a different subspecies of the angelfish. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I just took this job. I didn't read the description at all, but you've had plenty of time to read that while I was yapping. I'll keep you updated next time I play this game as to how these 6 angelfish are doing. Oh, it's the lady with the tall tank. That's right. Cool. So I did read this, and let's look at our requirements. Whoa, 30 items are required. Are you kidding me? Okay, so let's start with the stuff we know we can do. A marsh seed box plant. 0 out of 25. Yikes. Marsh seed box. Wow. Alright, so obviously we're trying to get a little bit of variety happening with sizes, little aesthetic balance. Gonna get down low to make them really small. Okay, how many we got so far? 12 out of 25. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to make them small, and that's going to make them densely populated. Okay, let's go big again. And let's go small again. Are we there yet? Only 19. Okay, so man, they really don't get that small. I would have liked it to have been smaller. That should be... Ah, one more. Okay, so I'm gonna put it over here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of that one. I don't want... I noticed that they were both bending the same direction, so I want to absolutely make sure that we make it bigger and kind of commingle them. In a cluster. Alright. So now we've got some of those. And now our next requirement is to get the granite rocks in there, or granite rock 06. Oh, a very specific rock. Well, that's interesting. Hardscape Rocks Granite 6. And as long as it's here, yeah, I wanted to see how big it could get. And I would actually like to have a look. There you go. Okay. Now we want Eel Grass Plant. So we go back to plants and look for eel grass. Alright, so eel grass can be shrunk down and placed in different places. Okay, we're going to go ahead, since we we can. Okay, I'm going to remove that one because it's clearly a duplicate. But let's go back to eel grass and go with a slightly bigger one. And then let's put a little baby in here. And there. Spotted blue eye fish and a swordtail. Oh, 3 swordtail fish. And now the spotted blue eye fish. Do I see a blue-eyed fish? Spotted blue-eye fish. Okay, we're going to throw 2 of them in there just because. And now we're finished, but, you know, I really don't think we're finished because they clearly need to have some kind of a heater and a filter. Well, but you know what? Maybe that's part of the thing. This guy will call us back and say, hey, I need you to do this other thing. Okay, I'm just going to finish it. Go to the office. Get it done. So I wonder how many more... Okay, level 5. I'm just about to trip over level 5, so let me go down and look at the trivia fish. Fish can communicate despite not having vocal cords. They are able to produce noises such as croak, whistle, grunt, moan, creak, and shriek. To produce these sounds, they use different parts of their bodies, for example, teeth, bones, and muscles. Interesting. Filtration and aeration of water first appeared in London in 1853. Until then, it was near impossible to keep fish indoors. The beginning of... we already saw that one. Aquaristics is dated around 2500 BC. Sumerians, yabba dabba doo. This is exactly what I want. From Lars Smith. Okay, a lively, bright aquarium which immediately catches your attention. Just spot on. I promise to take better care of it this time. I already had time. Give my assistant a call. He promised to take care of the fish every evening when I'm on a business trip, feeding them and turning the light on or off for them, so they can have some peace. I won't let them die this time. Good. All right. Craig Johnson says it fits perfectly. It's not too big. Makes something of quite. My wife already loves it. She watches the aquarium a lot and sometimes even talks to the little fish. I've eavesdropped on her, and I think it was mentioning another aquarium somewhere in the future. Well, that escalated quickly. Thanks for your incredible work. We will certainly recommend you to our friends. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to mark that one as red. That one's been red. That one's been red. Now we're getting there. Okay, so I have this in progress for this guy, and I just haven't figured out what the fuck it is. The right water condition. It's got to be something to do with these items up here next to water temperature and the pH level. For this, water condition. I don't know what I would need to do, though. So I guess eventually I'm going to figure that out, or Uncle Joe's going to be mad. So let's go to requirements and finish. And yeah, we're not done. I don't know how to get done. All right, so let's see what Tiffany has to say. Oh wait, need help with a botched aquarium. Okay, my name's Rita. I've heard you're a skilled aquarium designer, and I can surely use your help. The last designer I hired was a complete failure from the start. He made me the exact opposite of my dream tank and then left without finishing it. Can you believe this? Now I already have the tank, but it needs some modifications. First, change the horrible looking black silicone to the transparent one. Okay. Second, I want ultra clear glass instead of this ugly thing I have now. Third, I want you to prepare it for guppies. So we're going to need a cover. If you'd be so kind to remove this absolutely hideous root from the tank, that would be great. I'll take the job, but you know, it seems to be like, well, she's got a budget. Okay, so we changed the silicone. We're going with this. Clear glass. I thought I just did that. Basic glass, ultra transparent. Oh, clear glass is what she wanted. Get rid of the root. I'll put on a cover. A plant and some guppies. Oh, she's got all kinds of space in this place. I can't believe it. All she wants is a couple of guppies. Search guppy. Oh. Alright, sorry, but these guys need something more to hang around at. I love arches. Now, let's go ahead and throw this in there. Whoa! Yeah, I'm not really liking this rock. Let's have another look at it. Meh. No. Didn't like that one either. Needs to be a little more plant life variety. Here's the dragon that I liked. And, you know, that bright green grass doesn't really go with, oops, does not go with those little tall plants. Anyway, I met our requirements, right? Yeah, so we're just going to finish. And it's the most boring aquarium I've ever seen, but I just want to get through the levels and see what happens next. Okay. Level 6. Go back. Go to the office. All right. Oh, man. We got a bunch of new emails. A library. I'm working at the town's public library. We have recently received funds for making the library a more attractive space for the young people to come. So it's been decided there will be an aquarium. The main problem is that I usually will be in charge of maintaining it. I'm an old person with no knowledge of how to get around it. Not to mention the fact that it's a silly thing to put a tank full of water in a place packed with books, but who am I to decide? Anyway, my point is that if I'm the one to take care of it, I need something easy. I have some other things I have to worry about. You won't believe how many people forget to return their books. I'm an older lady and I don't want unnecessary stress in my daily life. So I will need some easy to take care of fish that can coexist peacefully. Let's say at least 4 different species the aquarium needs to catch the eye, and a mandatory cover to prevent the water from being splashed on the books or computers. I'm sure you know your way around if needed. You can check the information about the species in the encyclopedia. We've got some of those in the library. Oh, who am I kidding? You surely have access to one of those electronic versions. Let me know when the aquarium's ready. Bam, take the job. Alright, so I'm going to do this one last mission. Actually, I've been having fun. It's pretty interesting. And next thing I'm going to do is go to freestyle mode. And yes, that is a black loading screen that has nothing on it. It's bizarre. Okay, this is not a public library. This looks like a private library. But, okay, it's a small library in a small town. So, here we go. We know we need to have a cover. So let's just go to Utilities. And for this environment, let's go with the wooden cover. You know what? It's the wrong color wood. We're going to go black. Okie doke. It says any cover, but we've... Oh. There it is. Okay, fishes. Let's give them a peaceful beta. Need 4 more easy care fish. But it would be nice if they were, cool looking color. Fighting fish, no thank you. Half moon beta. One of the oldest known freshwater fish to be kept in aquariums. In the wild, betas are able to bury themselves in the bottom in their dried out muddy habitat. Species conflict, okay? Can't have that one. Okay, that one looks kind of cool. I want to give him some variety. Oh. Species conflict. Oh, I'm glad they're telling me there's a species conflict. Okay, this guy is easy. Thick-lipped gourami. He ain't very big. Now, the right water condition. Again, we have the right water condition situation. So, I'm going to have to say it's probably, a function of the plants that go in the thing. Okay, I'll remove that middle one. That guy. Gonna re-grab the same thing, but do it different orientation. There we go. Alright, so now I want a big old rock somewhere in there. Yay, now I can do a friggin' arch. Oh my, that's kind of huge. That's what she said. Come on, man, I had to do it. Okay, I want this opened up to give them a little bit of space. And then not enough money. Oh well. I already met the right water condition. Okay, so I think I need a heater. Probably. And then temp is 24 to 27. So we want to get this up to 24 to 27. Okay. All right, so right water condition. Good deal. So I think with my uncle's situation, let's go to the office and look at my uncle's email for this outstanding one and go to continue and realize that the water temp's 27 to 31 for that fish. This guy is 24 to 30. That one's 24 to 28. Well, 27. Okay, we're going to bump this up 1 degree. That should make everybody happy. Oh, shit. Accidentally grabbed a clump of weeds. Okay, so this fish wants 24 to 28. This guy wants 24 to 30. This guy wants 27 to 31. So the water temp should be perfect for them. But I'm still not getting the right water condition. Why? God, what an ugly freaking tank. Okay, so now I'm going to buy a different filter. It doesn't meet the requirement. Right water condition. I'm guessing that red means it's too hot for these plants. Okay, so let's look at fish pH. The pH for this guy, it should be 4.5 to 6.2. So I want to reduce the pH marginally and see if that solves the issue. Okay, so now all my fish are in the green pH level, but I still don't have the right water condition. Got the right temperature. Plant's accommodation temperature. Okay, so I got a big plant, or I got a plant. Okay, so there's a cluster of plants. I still haven't met the damn water condition. Okay, plant's accommodation temperature is green. pH level for the fish is green. pH for the plants is not green. Alright, well then I'm going to remove these frickin'. Nope. Nah. Objective completed. There's no plants in here, but we have the right frickin' pH level. Okay, so, but I need 3 plant species and I deleted the angelfish. Damn it. How did that happen? Pretty sure I had an angelfish in here with him. Okay, now I need to get some plants. So the plants just have to be able to be fish that, or plants that coexist. pH 5 to 8, pH 6 to 7.5, 6.5 to 7.5. Oh, I can't get that one. Okay, so here's 6.4 to 7.8. Okay, so if I go with a 7 as my midline. Now, see, the pH is fucked up. Okay, so pH for my fish is 6. They're pretty happy with 6. So I'm going to go look for plant species with a pH requirement of 6. Okay, so now I want another plant with a low pH. This guy. Okay, so now another plant with a 6. Yay! But I don't have the right water condition. Damn it. I actually really like this red plant. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a 6.4. That's a 6.5. What? Okay, it's this one that I just put in there. Okay, that's pretty cool looking for stuff. But I don't have the right damned water condition. Okay, fish's pH, plant pH, filter's good, temperature's good. Oh, suddenly, plant's accommodation temperature. Aw, shit. The temps is down to 27. So, what if I do that? Bam, the right water condition. Can you believe it? That is pretty interesting little exercise to understand that the plants have a certain temperature they want to live at, pH level they want to live at. And so I think the fish are sniffing around like it's time to eat. Feed. I I don't know if these are considered small, medium, or large fish. But I put in flake for medium fish. Okay, fish's feed level. This is something I haven't figured out yet. I mean, it says green, so apparently they're eating. So I'm just going to finish. Go to the office. All right, we got that one done. Whew. Okay, so it looks like we can keep going and going and going. Superb aquarium. Thanks. The aquarium is perfect. Looks even better than initial setup. That cheeky cat will finally stay away from the fish. You've been a great help. Well, yeah, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but it'll do. If I had put some energy into it, I could easily do it myself, but I just don't have the time, you know. By the way, I have this professional fish Stargram profile with 41 followers. Is there any chance I could pay you with coverage and exposition? You're going to be as famous as I am. Okay, we'll read this crap later. Going to go ahead and close out of the campaign for now and look at my aquariums and choose my first custom aquarium. And we'll do create, we'll do casual, and we will choose interesting, big. We want a big ass aquarium, a square, a vertical, a radius, or a corner. I like the corner one. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I do like the vertical style. That's pretty damn cool. 182 liters. So you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back again, get to options, and go to gallons because that's what I'm accustomed to. Go to my aquariums and look at what's available here under, again, create my own casual. I'm going to go to big, and now this is only a 46 gallon. Really? That's a 57. Now we're looking at a 48. On the taller tank, it's a 50. This is a 49, and this is a 46. So that's going to be interesting when we jump into the casual aquarium setup. I think visually, yeah, I want it to be taller than that. So 48, you know, narrow but taller. That's kind of cool. I think I'm going to go for this 57, but it doesn't have much surface area. It's got a lot of depth. That's a 49, 46, 50, 48, or 57 versus 46. And let's look at 48 versus 46. Okay, so 46 is deeper but lower, and then the 48 is taller. I think I would probably go with the 48 because I want that surface, frontal surface area. But this is pretty cool too. Allows you to do some vertical stuff. Yeah, we're gonna mess with this next time. Let's see, 57 gallon vert. All right, so I got that one saved. I like the idea of going vertical, being able to use taller plants and taller rocks and stuff like that, and have big fish, little fish, up and down on the thing. And yeah, okay, I'm going to save for now. It's time to play a different game because I've tapped myself out. I've done the tutorial. I get it. It's kind of fun that you could continue to do those scenarios. And I paid $8 for this game. Will I get 8 hours of gameplay out of it? Absolutely. I guarantee that I probably will. The stream has been up. Let's see. I can't see. Uptime? Let's see. I think it's pound uptime. Or bang uptime. GameBrain has been streaming for 2 hours and 22 minutes. So yeah, I'll play this game again, and when I do, I will include you and let you know how it goes on the new freestyle aquarium. Until then, Game Brain is gone.